Hamza.
Now, depending on who is asked, a man who changed the new generations into better people, or a misogynist who is ruining the youth. This is a story of a man who impacted the world much more than you think. Now, this video is not gonna talk about his upbringing and his childhood, since personally, I think those videos are lame. But all you need to know is that he spent his whole life basically in the UK. He is Pakistani and he has a lot of trauma from abuse, as well as some social trauma surrounding mugging and racist accusations. So, what are we going to talk about? I think Hamza is now preaching against that, but it happened. And it definitely shaped not only his personality and his future, but yet his whole impact and his channel. There are multiple videos about clubs, degeneracy and university. They were sort of guides to these things, but it's a phase he went through. And because of it, he had... Uni was done. The safety of a dorm and constant partying wasn't an option anymore. The real world hit him. And it hit him hard. Depression, weed, drugs, unhealthy relationships. You know the deal. But because of all of this, the channel started. The low point, he now talks a lot about the stress, the job he didn't like, and anxiety, basically making barely enough for food, being on welfare. All of these things led up to change.
I have work tomorrow. I'm gonna quit, and my hopes with that is to be location independent. So I could be anywhere in the world. For example, living in Thailand. If my videos got monetized, if I had like an online business that was consistently making me income, I could live in Thailand, not even work there, get paid in British pounds to PayPal to my bank account, and live a pretty decent life there.
He had enough. It was time for change. Change not only of himself, but change for the people, hundreds of thousands of people across the globe. It all began here, in hardship, in pain. A personality that developed was much more than a 9-to-5 worker that he was then. It was the start of greatness, of genius, and of fulfillment. Even though he introduced the bathrobe a little bit later, this title explains much more about him. He quit his job, moved back with his parents, and gave it his all. For his success, he often actually credits a couple of books: Dot-Com Secrets and Traffic Secrets by Russell Brunson, The 4-Hour Workweek by Timothy Ferriss, and The Millionaire Fastlane by MJ DeMarco. Here, he learned everything that he needed for what he was preparing: a real wizard in a bathrobe. Here, he made his most popular video: How to Build an Aesthetic Body, a no bullshit guide. And from then, well, the legacy began. A video that would go on to make him thousands upon hundreds of thousands of dollars. A video that he would eventually use to make his course that will make him all of the wealth he now has. Well, everything was going great for Hamza. His channel was blowing up. He went to Thailand, but here he experienced extreme turmoil.
Hamza! 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 Y'all need some friends, bro!
This is crazy. No man should do this.
All of his videos are like, every day you have to improve. He's a gym bro who can speak eloquently. What?
His first drama, a thing that will leech on his success and throw him much deeper into the game of YouTube. Here, people called him a hypocrite, a stoic, preaching cult leader who went out of his way to trash talk. A man who only spoke and didn't do. This eventually got squashed, the beef got squashed, and at the end, Hamza got even more popular. Hamza was back on track, stronger and readier to take YouTube by its horns. And he done exactly that. His Discord server blew up, now having more than 20,000 people in it. Here he will network with people like Iman Gadzi and Mike Thurston, boosting his popularity even more. But there was something deeper underlying in his mind, something that would totally change his path of future. February the 1st, 2023, he would go on to release this video named I Have Fulfilled My Purpose, saying that he wouldn't do any more of daily uploads, that his Jeffrey vs. Adonis videos that he got so popular because of would retire, and that he had something else to focus on in his life. Since then, he has been making long courses that are actually helpful to people. And even though his channel hasn't grown much, he now seems a lot happier, a lot more fulfilled, and finally making something that he always wanted. A community of young men that have the possibility to change the future. But there's still one more question that leaves us unanswered. This comes really a misogynist. This is a funny question to me. I can go and rant about this word, but I let him explain it.
You must be okay with being seen as a misogynist, patriarchal figure. You must be okay with setting rules and expectations and telling her what you can and can't do. A feminine woman actually needs this and will be more in love with you if you act in a kind of a similar way as her father did when you set rules and expectations and boundaries.
For the last, I want to actually thank Hamza. Even though he's probably not going to watch this video, I just want to say thank you. You have changed my whole life, and the last 3 months I have been doing daily upload basically because of you. Thank you, my man, and I wish you all the best in life, and then we will eventually meet. Thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, a like button, subscribe, and also the notification bell are highly appreciated and are things that are actually keeping me going. If you want, you can also leave me a comment and give me some feedback. If you enjoyed this video, I can actually recommend one of my videos that I think has a big possibility to change your life. It's one of my best videos and you can watch it right here. That was pretty much it for this video. Thank you again for watching, and as I always say, faith be the reason, and I will see you tomorrow, my friends. Have a nice rest of your day. I love you all, and peace.